And you already know what it is. This is the Danza Project episode. Orlando, what episode are we on now? 132 episodes. And like I always say, we always do dope shit. So we got Vado in the building at 132.
Yeah.
Just like that. And make sure y'all grab a drink. Light one up real quick. I know my guy Fred over there is already lit up. Chris, salute.
Yeah, free the big slime, neck and wrist shine, too eager to get mine. I done did crimes, 2 liter to sip 9. They want sniff fine, hang on, that's the zip line.
See, I had some people mad at me because we had the episode that we had it set to run a little bit ago, and they were like, "Yo, what happened?" I think I think people think I'm playing them. Like if it's a lie, I'm like, nah. They're like, "Yo, what happened with Slime?"
Oh yeah,
I'm like, nah, he's coming up here. Don't worry about it. Just chill out. He had a tough situation. Everybody had a tough situation at the airport.
Yeah, man, the delays was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
I felt bad. Fred kept hitting me up. He's like, "Yo, it's this delay, this delay, this delay." I'm like, damn.
Word.
Yeah, that's everywhere too, man.
Yeah,
no matter where you coming or going through.
I don't know if it's cooling down yet.
They saying like, yeah. It's August now. Yeah.
Okay.
It's at the end of the month in July. Back to
that shit is crazy.
Well, that's what's interesting is what they were saying is every flight internationally at some point runs through New York. So once New York, if it goes down or if them people don't want to go to work that day or whatever's going on with the airlines,
that's how it happened.
It affects the world. 2 hours here, 4 hours there, 6 and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy in New York and Jersey. Crazy. Like 6-hour delays.
Come on. Miserable.
Yeah, nah, people were there for like 3 days and shit. We had Jae Millz up here. I know they had Jae Millz stuck for days. He's over there talking shit to me. I'm like, I don't control the goddamn airlines, my boy. That ain't me.
I got caught up in that. Definitely got caught up in that. Word.
Jae playing.
Word.
Nah, but I was just kicking it with you prior to us going live, and I was talking to you about how relatable these tracks are. Right? Like, almost too relatable. That you could just ride in the whip. You could just look at your girl real quick and be like,
I mean, that's
hit the play button and let them feel the vibe.
That's what make the writing easy. You know what I'm saying? When it's real. When it's real, that shit write itself. You know, so you ain't think about, it's times though, I take my time because I want to think about some slick punchlines or something, for the streets. But when it comes to songs, you just, keep it 100.
Yeah, you got that storytelling music for sure. So you were telling us about experience you had with a fan recently.
Yeah, man. And he just saying, yo, you don't understand how much that shit got me through. You know what I'm saying? His times. He was going through it. So I'm like, word. I was just, I think I was at the Barclays. I was at the Barclays at the 50 Cent concert.
Okay. So that was just like last week, right?
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. And I ran to a fan and he was just like, yo, man, I appreciate your music so much. You understand? That shit got me through a lot.
That's fire. Is that like the dopest shit, the dopest reward from music? Or is it like the awards or is it like that feedback?
Hell yeah. That's the dopest. You know what I'm saying? When you can help someone get through the trials and tribulations and struggle or whatever you're going through. I mean, you might be going through a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you can help them type of niggas because trust me, we all go through some shit. That's why I'm actually working on a song called Mental Health, but it's not gonna be called, it's gonna be about mental health because a lot of men go through that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Too many men go through it, and it's almost like it's bad for men to talk about it.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's kind of what I be standing for more than anything. I hate it. Recently, I went on a little rant talking shit about like, because how the fuck if
it costs too much.
Absolutely, word. Absolutely,
costs too much.
That deserves a bomb drop right there. God damn it! But like, not only that, it's how if you got to make someone else happy to be happy, you're not happy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because first and foremost, you got to be happy. So like if somebody else's happiness determines your happiness, isn't that like?
That's like saying you gotta love yourself before you love anyone else.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people don't.
Literally.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
don't.
Especially in this time.
Especially the women. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
It's just facts.
Man, he's got albums talking about it.
Right.
And it's funny that you got the track Narcissist, right? Because I feel like that's a word that gets thrown at men so goddamn much. But it's like, when I be trying to break it down all the time. Like, don't you get what the word means? You can't just throw it out without knowing what it says. The world revolves around me. If everything I'm doing affects you, I think you think the world revolves around you.
That's why I took the T out, just left the S. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of narcissists out here too, man. For real. There's a lot of them. They quick to play victim all the time, man. Be on you, like, you know.
Yeah. Everybody got to get. Every man gets labeled something, no matter what you do. Scumbag, asshole. You know what I mean? Cheating bastard. Like, women could cheat all they want. You know, I was just when we had a young kid up here, 50 Jit Step. I was telling him, I'm like,
50 Jit.
Look, just be careful. You're a young dude in the game right now. Chill out.
I feel like he's learning it right now.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. How was that tough for you transition? Because you've been in the game for a while.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And you're dealing with people that they see what you're doing. You know what I mean. These women see what you're doing, and so that they chase after it. But I'm sure you're a player about it too.
I mean, I was. You know, everybody. You know, it was crazy. I was, man. Listen.
Different city.
What a time to be alive, man. Yeah. You know? But you know that shit gets tiring.
Absolutely,
it gets tiring, man. You know, it was times I used to be so fucked up with something new. I used to wake up guessing who the fuck in here would be. Before I turned my head, like I used to guess it, like, yo, damn, who the fuck is here?
You ain't leave yet.
Word. Then I look. Most times I was right. Sometimes I was wrong.
That's that. So what you about to do today?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. Right. You know, that's that life. But I think that's dope that you are open to speaking about mental health, especially for men, because I feel like that is a lane that, although people are starting to step in it, it isn't really opened up yet. It's almost it's still uncomfortable for men to be sitting in the room with each other and saying, yeah, you know, I'm going through it.
Men go through it, man. Trust me, men go through it. Like, you know, it's hard for us to say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's too many responsibilities, especially you got kids.
Yeah.
You just want to be a man. You know what I'm saying? You want to take care, you know, the bills. If you got a family, you know, shit is rough, man. Shit is rough.
It's different nowadays too, right? Like back in the days, if a man took care of the bills, it was a thank you. Yeah. Now if a man takes care of the bills, it's like you're supposed to do it. You don't get no motherfucking reward.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Supposed to do all this now. It's like
this shit ain't. There's no rewards for us. You know what I mean?
At all.
That shit is fucking tough.
You know, and it's not only people who might be, you know, financially bad. People who's financially up go through it the most too.
Hell yeah.
Never enough.
More money, more problems. Big trying to tell us.
The most famous, they go through it too. They go through it worse than a fucked up nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't get any type of leeway.
And you got the whole camera in your face.
Yeah.
You can't even, you know, that shit.
Everything being judged, right?
So is that how you use your music to kind of like vet through it?
Yeah. And stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Till you in the way. You know, some people don't know how to relax. They like to stay in that light.
We outside.
Be messy. Messy, mixy.
Super mixy.
Yeah.
Here, there, everywhere. Let's take a picture.
Because mixy and messy wins right now, man. They winning. Mixy and messy is winning. For the gram to watch, entertainment.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It really is a sad world because this is what I got to protect my son from. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect it from. I gotta protect him from the idea of this bullshit fake world that people are posting the best of themselves, and he's gonna eventually look at it and be like, oh, this is dope. TikTok, Instagram, and you're seeing pictures and videos, and you get the illusion like that's gotta be life. So if I don't add up to that every single day, if I'm not that kid that got 9 million views, I'm not cool. You know what I mean? I'm not my if I don't got that fit, I'm not dope enough, which I'm gonna make sure my son's got the right fits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but all that's like priorities now.
Yeah,
right. First things first.
Yeah, all that, because you know a camera say 1,000 words, man. So everybody's making sure their pictures is right. You can think all types of shit.
I got a homie, and we ain't gonna say who. we're not gonna get specific because we love our people, but it's like a baby mama situation where sometimes I feel like all she want to do is do things to show that she's doing things, and not for the kid's experience, not for the kid to actually go to the museum and learn a few things or be intrigued by something and get fascinated. It's more like, hurry up, take a picture. Okay, now that we did it, okay, whatever. Fuck.
Oh yeah, it's all for the gram. Everything for the gram now, man.
Hurts my soul. I can only imagine if my mom were to treat me like that and have ulterior motives in saying, come on, dress up, put on the good shoes.
Yeah.
But it was just...
but guys know that. We know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas just got in love to spend it on the women. But they know, that all the chick want is to be in the Rolls Royce with the double R and the headrest so they could slide to the side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or go to a restaurant, don't show your face, but show your jewelry.
Come on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it. I can't do the dating scene no more. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm grabbing that fucking camera back now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making sure they know who paid for dinner tonight, sweetheart. You know what I mean? So like, I like staying away from that.
If you got some money, the dating scene is super easy right now. Like, you can get anybody you want if you got a bag.
Yeah, word.
If you got a
bag.
Like,
it's real easy now. If you got a bag, you can get anybody you want. Anybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because all you got to do is get them a good photo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we're going to
take them around money.
Yeah.
Take them on trips. Buy them bags, but get they gram hot. That's all you doing. That's all you doing. You paying the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You getting they gram hot, you go fuck.
Well, it was who was it that was Gilbert Arenas, right? So Gilbert Arenas just went viral for saying, like, they were like, why aren't you married? And he's like, it's way easier to just drop the 250 and fuck right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is way more like, and it is. Let's be honest. Like, I ain't trying to piss my girl off. You feel me? But let's be honest. It's way easier in life right now to just go ahead and pay for it. Go about your day, because men really right now you gotta go out and get it because there's a lot of competition.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. In any industry you're in, you got to go out and get your bag.
Yeah,
you feel me? If you're trying to raise a family and do that shit right, a lot of men, it's way more beneficial for them unless they got a woman by their side that's willing to ride or die for them, that's actually willing to do it, not just say the shit because it's cool to say. But it's a much different thing to actually do it. It's a much different thing to be like, yo, I support everything you're doing and I'm behind you. So whatever you need from me, I got you.
And holding it down as well.
Yeah.
And holding it down as well. There's a lot of women that don't have nothing going on.
Yeah, you know hell no.
They feel they obligated to all these things.
Absolutely,
like, because they look eyed on the gram. Don't look the same in person.
Let's not even get into that.
You feel they still could look good, but they don't look the same. And I don't even think women understand that shit, right? Like, it's like, okay, sweetheart, we get it. Like, you get attention in real life too. You? Yeah, but you don't look the same as you did in the motherfucking photo. That shit, they be doing too much with these goddamn photos nowadays. That shit be airbrushed to the max. You know what I'm saying? I be getting these friend requests from people and it'd be like straight up like entrepreneurs and shit. And I'm like, damn, like you put your page like that? Your actual fucking, all right, whatever, do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? But what I was saying with Gilbert Arenas is it's frowned upon to say what he said. But that doesn't mean that he ain't saying the realest shit. In his life right now, what he's going through is like, I don't got time for marriage right now. If what Andrew Tate said about marriage, like that, there's no benefits in marriage for men.
Yo, it's too hard for marriage, just period, for couples, man. It's too hard for real relationships because you got a device that has an app called Instagram. And you see different women and men all day.
By the minute, if you wanted to.
By the minute. By the minute. It's hard. Like, it's hard. Like, it's so hard. Like, anytime you get into an argument with your joint, you shoot into that grab.
It's already.
You get it with something. You know what I'm saying? And she is too. Like, trust me, she got people on deck in her DMs. So then, because I know, I used to get the, where you at? Like, I know where the DM. I might have tried this girl about 1,000 times, just regular, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Too busy.
In other words, she got a man or something. So it's regular, nothing. Then out of nowhere,
hey,
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Let's get up. You like, city, oh, right.
Yeah, and according to her and everybody that knows her, she's the most faithful one.
Oh, you finally dumped the nigga, huh? He done left your ass, huh?
For the day.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know when he come back, he take you right back. You know? I just got to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, it's on layaway.
Word up.
But shit, that's the way it is.
Yo, that's the way it is.
It's unfortunate that's the way it is, but like, again, that is the life that men have to deal with. A lot of men, they don't like admitting that shit. Most dudes, and that's another thing that comes with mental health, right? Like,
yeah.
Most dudes ain't talking about the fact that they know for 100% certainty when a situation slipped up, their chick walked out. You know what I mean? She slipped away for a night. Because dudes would just be like sitting there like, yo, nah, she was just mad at me for the night. You know what I'm saying? So she had went to her mom's house and she was, nah, I know she was over there though. You know goddamn well she wasn't over there. You know exactly where the fuck she was at. That's the thing, and then men be suffering through that shit because they don't do what women do. You know what I mean? They don't sit there and try to call them out every single day or try to figure it out or try to break up. They're still sitting there trying to work the shit out as men, because men really do have a something called, that women try to use all the time, unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? We'll sit there and we'll bust our ass through unhappiness the entire motherfucking time, knowing that we're unhappy as fuck, but we're still like, let's work on it. But you get a woman unhappy for a day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's ready to call it quits. She's fucking go ahead. She's talking to whoever the fuck, and then well, it's because I didn't feel like you were treating me right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they emotional as hell.
Yeah.
See, we think before we do. Sometimes. If we ain't under the influence. If we ain't under the influence.
Salute.
But sober, we think before we do. They don't think. They just go. Yeah. Their emotions is burning. They don't see light. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? They just turn to the devil.
I remember the first time that happened.
For real. It's so like, true, damn, though. Baby, why you had to do that? Like, shit.
You can't even come back from this. Yeah.
They turn to the devil.
What did Vado say?
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? You don't get him back like that.
Yeah.
First time I realized that was a real thing.
You don't get his slide back.
I was
like
dating
that.
this female, right? We go through our trials and tribulations. I'm like, I just can't get through to her. Then I see her arguing with her parents, in front of her parents, and I'm like, oh, this you with everybody.
Oh, yeah, yo.
It's not just me. This is how you talk. This, okay.
Oh, yeah, I caught one, too.
You ever had a moment, you look at moms and moms look at you?
Curse her mother out. I'm like, oh, this girl retarded. Like, where you learned that from? Why you talking to that lady like that?
That's your mom.
And mind you ain't got a dime to rub with. You know what I'm saying? You begging your mom for something. That's the shit I don't like. Where a chick could argue you down and then beg you out the same mouth. Like,
you got some nerve.
Like, how you just call me all these names and shit? And then tomorrow just, yo, can you buy this for me? Or
yeah.
So you're going to pay for the dog to get groomed?
Girl, bye.
Come on.
For real. Bug the fuck out. That's why I knew that this certain chick was retarded. I saw she's retarded.
That's the thing, though, man.
Retarded.
You gotta get through it, though. You got to peel back them layers. It'd be fun in the first link up, second link up, 3, 4. Now you start to get a whiff of some attitude. You like, hold on.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Who is this? This ain't the girl from the 20,000 likes. Wait, this ain't her. Post about coming to Jesus and 333 and
this ain't her. Yo, not to sound fucked up, because it's a fucked up, like, touchy subject when you mention religion.
Oh, we walking the line,
right? But like, most women that talk heavy religion shit are terrifying. You know what I'm saying? Those would be the one, like, God told me to stay away from you for no goddamn reason. It's like, oh, here we go. You know what I mean? Now we got them joints. Ooh, that's a problem.
You're not winning
now. You know what I'm saying? That should be happening. But yeah, that's it. That is a real thing. Shout out to you for actually even be willing to have a conversation like that, because most people feel uncomfortable as fuck. Man, you know what I mean? I could get stabbed tonight. But I'm okay with it. You feel me? I'd rather speak my truths than not. But what's up with you, man? How you feeling out here?
Oh, man, I'm feeling great. Huh?
Yeah, because I feel bad that you had to get last time you had that flight situation, and I know this time we moved it back to make it more accommodating for you, so it was at the right time. Because you be doing a lot of dope shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely moving. Moving right now, so, thank God of that.
You're out in fucking Europe and shit like that, doing dope shit.
Yeah, I was just in Paris for a block party. My man Sonny, who owns this pizzeria, his famous pizzeria over there. So he do this like this crazy block party every year, and the shit was a zoo. Like the whole town on that side of the town was packed.
That's tight.
How was the love over there compared to the U.S.?
I mean, shit, you know, Paris is different. You know, you could jump in the crowd and they hold you up and all that. Word.
He's here.
My man kept sprinkling Bel Air on them and all that. They just taking it like, I was looking like fires was lit and shit. I said, oh shit, this shit different. Word.
Yeah, you show crazy love out there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Paris, man.
Yeah,
that's fire.
And then came back for the 50 joint. I see 50 bringing everybody out to these events. Like,
oh, he bought them out that night. Word. He bought them out that night.
Every day I come on the Instagram and it's a new highlight reel.
Yeah,
talking about 50 years of hip hop for a 50 show. Like,
yeah, he's shutting them shits down. Whoa. Shout out to Sign. Word.
Which, by the way, for everybody that's watching the episode tonight, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you do all that shit. This Sunday we got Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo in the building too. We're having a legendary week this week. All right, we're starting it off legendary. We're ending it off legendary, and that's it. I had to make sure that the shit was done right. You feel me?
Hello.
So growing up, Lennox out there in Harlem, talk to me about that.
Oh man, Lennox, 140th to 45th. Legendary shit, B. From Lennox to 8th. I could just say so many names. You'd be like, word? They from that block? Like, they from that hood? That area? Yeah.
I feel like when you say them streets, just that little area, you can visualize it, right? What do you see when you think that? What are you picturing?
Like the Harlem Motown. Like Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like how just so many legends, man. It was like, yo,
like a factory.
We had legends in all categories from that hood, like from the drug gang to basketball, to rap, to singing, like music, like you know, you gotta stay. You got. I might as well go through the names because y'all don't understand. To battle rap, you know what I'm saying? To battle rap, you got of course, Big L, Herb McGruff, Camron. Mace,
Children of the Corn.
Yeah, Children of the Corn. Jae Millz, 40 Cal, Max B, Loon, me, Charlie Clips, Loaded Lux.
Let's go.
Tiana Taylor.
Go
on. I didn't know Tiana Taylor was from out there.
Yeah.
Full roster.
Shit, man. So many more, man. That's why I don't like saying the name because I don't want to forget it.
Yeah. That's always fucked up.
But you get what I'm trying to say, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From just that area.
Such a small, short vicinity. Like.
Yeah, just that area. It's crazy. Crazy.
Wow, something in the water or something. I don't know what y'all boys.
So how did you get into the music game coming up from out there? Like what got you into music? Was it listening to were your parents listening to music? What really?
Oh yeah, like my grandmother was a jazz musician, jazz singer for the famous Sun Ra. People that's into jazz, they know the group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of grew up on that, just her playing Thelonious Monk, jazz, really.
Yeah.
You know, and just growing up, seeing Raw Bass perform at the block party when I was living in St. Nick. Like I was just, so fascinated with the rap to the drug gang, just how cool they look. You know what I'm saying? From the cars, the style, then the music. It was just that connection was just so beautiful growing up in Harlem. That's what Harlem was about.
Yeah,
so then, you get older, and now you're seeing like Cam, Mason, them blowing up. Big L in them, but you could see Big L every day, and he's super nice, like fly everything, just you could feel it. So that's what that's what turns you on when you could see it to the point you could feel it.
Right,
you want that shit.
I was just in class with Cuz, man. What's going on?
Exactly. Word.
Make sure my mic is loud and my production is tight. Word. You know what I'm saying? Big L was definitely and It's different being from New York because I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Right, so like it's different. You know, you get that. There was nowhere else.
Yeah.
You ain't give a shit about. Like I fuck with Pac super heavy, and that was like outside influence. That was really the only outside influence. Everything else is New York, New York, New York, New York. You know what I'm saying? So obviously you grow up respecting Big L, but you're right there on the block with her right there.
Yeah, and then Dame Dash, you know, CEO. So it's like everybody, and I ain't even talk the basketball, the Sham Guards, Ali Mose.
There is a lot of you don't gotta hit them all. You're okay. You don't gotta hit them all.
But that's the thing, man. Seeing it and being among it and knowing that it's that close, you could almost reach for it. It's gotta inspire you. You know what I mean? You sucking that up like a sponge, just coming up, not even knowing.
It inspired me, but it was also times where I was like, damn, when everybody got on but me. So I'm like, shit, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But
anxiety, like,
never hating, because I fucks with all them niggas, and all of them deserved it. I'm just waiting on my time. Yeah. I'm like, you understand? I ain't get on till like 24. Niggas was getting on 19, 20, 18.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
watching the clock, like, come on.
Word, like,
come on. I'm nice too. What's up?
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, but you definitely, like, the timing was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. Your timing was good.
Yeah.
And you got a hell of a run. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're still dropping
going,
shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's sometimes it's really supposed to happen that way. I know me being from Buffalo with Conway, Benny, and West, and their run came a little late. You know what I mean? And now they're on their crazy run, and they're going at it now, being late 30s, killing it right now. You know, and a lot of it don't matter when it happens, as long as it happens. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, you get your own footing in the game. You know what I mean? You'll be respected forever.
Yeah,
they'll know Vado forever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people, they'll get on at 18, but they already died out at 19. You know
I seen them. You know what I'm saying? I seen them. That's one thing I said I'll never do, and that's quit. You know, especially when you hear, I'm a fan of the music as well. So when I hear niggas talking that shit, I want to go talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just sit down and just, I seen a lot of niggas quit. Like, niggas I came in the game with,
Yeah. Nah. It's like watching D-Wade and LeBron go to the games now. Like, even if they not playing, you see them like on edge, like, oh man, it's like still fresh. Or like you ever see like somebody who used to play ball and now their son's in the game. Yeah, they still they can't sit down. They just it's that. Come on,
that feel.
That's intense.
And that's what's dope about hip hop, is because you could always get back in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people need to stop getting in the ring, for sure. but you know what I mean? You could definitely always get in the ring, which is dope. I love that shit about music. And everybody has their own fan base. There's too many people in the world, so everybody's got a fan base. We all heard the trash-ass music. We're like, damn, how the fuck did... Yeah. How they get 1 million plays? That shit don't even make no damn sense. But it happens. Everybody's got a fan base. So for the real ones, for you, for instance, like, listening to your music... You could visualize it.
Yeah.
You could go through what you're going through, and if it relates, like a lot of the tracks that relate, when it hits, like it really does, because then now you're like, I ain't the only one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Other people are going through this. People that have already reached fame are going through it. It ain't just me. And that ride. Like when that fan came up to you and shit like that, that ride or that moment that you're listening to that track, that shit is so relieving in that moment that you feel like, you know what, fuck, I'm human. It ain't just me.
Yeah. And
that shit alone could change your day, could change your route for the next fucking month or two. You know what I'm saying? Like that little bit. That's why I respect that music so much more. I respect your art so much more than I would respect somebody just making hit singles every single time, trying to reach and like, I'm gonna just make a hit every single time, but have no substance in it. When it's so with the substance, usually everybody with the substance, they're the ones that break a little bit later. They're not breaking at 17, 18 because they're not not to diss anyone, but they're not chicken noodle soup in it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? She's fire. You know what I mean? We had her up here, respect to her, but it's not a hit single. Yeah. It's not like they're putting some soul into it, some life into it, which makes sense that you got.
That lasts forever.
Which makes sense that you learn from jazz.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like there's no other type of music that you could feel it more than what you feel with jazz. You know what I'm saying? There is no other. There's nothing else there.
I was on that young.
So how did your first track come about? How did that if you even remember your first track?
I don't remember. I know it was definitely with Millz. I know that. It was definitely with Millz. And I probably just had to just write my verse. So, but my first song that I created myself, I can't remember that either. Word. I know it was real. I know it was real.
I know for a fact, and I know for a fact that Millz is an asshole, right? Yeah. Because me and him, we went back and forth a billion times. I fuck with him super heavy because he reminds me a lot of myself and shit like that. But I could only imagine that he was probably on you about getting these records done.
Yeah, definitely. He be all the way focused. Yeah, all the way. I work his nerves. Trust me.
So talk to us about working with Millz and being part of Most Hated.
Damn, sandbox. So, it's easy. Our chemistry was just like, we knew each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We was already playing video games, going hard from
Road Dogs,
NBA Live 9-5, 9-6, 9-7. Like we used to go hard on them shits, hard, right? And then he just had like a play school recorder, real talk with the microphone. It was pink and white. Word. Like the toy. It started from a toy. I swear to God, man. Put a tape in there, record, and just rap. You know what I'm saying? Play some music in the background, like some instrumental, and just rap on the mic. That's how it started.
That's fire, man. That's so organic. Because I did, again, I get to appreciate the stories because I definitely made music. You know what I mean? And then coming up from it and then having all those eras of how people used to record and how people used to write. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't always the sitting there typing it on the phone. Nah. You know what I mean? You used to have to really have that notebook. And that notebook, don't nobody touch that motherfucking notebook. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So hearing a story about how the original recordings came about is super dope.
Then we went from that. To my man White Mike crib. He had a stereo where you could play vinyls, but you could it had also a microphone plug. So now we went and bought a real mic, plug in there. We buy instrumentals, vinyls, songs with the instrumental. We play it on there, and now we was rapping that, recording that. So that was sounding better. You know what I'm saying? Elevated.
And more track time, so you could.
And we took that serious, like serious. It'll be like 50 of us sitting on my man's bed. And the stereo be right there with the mic, and niggas would go and then pass it off, and then we'll go. Like, that's how we was doing it, yo. We made, like, albums. We made albums like that, yo.
Yeah.
Somebody got that preserved somewhere in the attic?
I got to ask Whites, man. Word. That's some classic shit. That's some NFT shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
100%. Word. Like, when we had Smack up here, we were telling him, like, well, he was telling us he got the original first episode, like
of Smack,
raw, shit that nobody even seen still,
like all that, everything. And I was like, bro, you got to keep that. Yeah, that's a movie. That's your nest egg right there. That's how we.
Yeah, we gotta find that. Cause that's when then Millz got on.
Yeah,
and he actually got on. He battled Loaded Lux. He battled Loaded Lux at a St. Charles game. That's when I first heard Lux. Excuse me, son was nice. Son was, spitting. Millz spitting. And then Millz got on that day. He had got with one of Tupac ex-girlfriends from Harlem. I don't know her name, but she was there.
Song,
grabbed him up.
So I think sometimes those are the best stories, man, when you start with little to nothing, because it forces you to elevate your game.
Yeah.
And then when you do get that extra soundboard, that extra mic, that extra camera, that new upgraded equipment, you appreciate it that much more. You could take it so much further. Like anybody who's a photographer that I know that started out with a shitty little camera.
Yeah.
Once they get to that big boy, they like, oh yeah, because they went through the ranks. You know what I mean? They put in the work, went through the rough drafts and all that. What's interesting too about, never giving up and of course longevity in the rap game, a lot of people don't talk about or make it sound cool to have a job that's gonna fund your dream or fund your passion. They don't talk about like the importance of actually, it's okay to have a job, bro, to build that studio, to create a better album or get some artwork or bring it to an engineer and actually get some professional work done to your shit.
That's because they don't got the vision. They don't got the dream. My man was just talking about that. Like, he had broke up with his girl because his girl didn't believe in the vision, believe in his dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, thinking it's a joke.
Right.
Not taking them serious. A lot of these chicks is like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why it's always good to have tunnel vision. Just block everything out when you focus on your goal. Like, don't even deal with no girls. You know what I'm saying? Just because everybody ain't on your same page. Keep your crew tight. Because not everybody is believers, man. There's some people that really don't think they could go far.
You're right.
Yo, for real. Like I tell a person, like, yo, I'm about to, I'm about to shit, man. I'm going to be a millionaire. Like, soon. Like, real soon.
Hey, no, man. You been saying that.
Like, yo, we could be millionaires. Right. Soon. Like, man.
The worst type of human beings in the world. Like, there's no worse person to be around than some shit like that. And they feel like they know. They'll never make shit anywhere. But they know how to tell you, it's a bad idea.
Man, I ain't, man. They might have, I'm like, yo, you don't want to invest in this? Stop holding a little tight on that change, nigga. Like, let's work on our dreams, nigga.
That's true too.
A lot of niggas, they not taking it out their pocket. That shit must be glued to sticks. You know what I'm saying?
and for a female, you're taking away her money if you're investing in your dream. You know what I'm saying? But when you invest in your dream, her money could be a lot more if you chill the fuck out for a year. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to take this shit right now, then you're in the way of destroying the past. So I feel for people when they share a story like a woman don't believe in their dream.
That's got to be something.
But you got to believe in theirs. You know what I'm saying? They want to open up some type of store or do some type of, you know what I'm saying? All the regular shit that everybody else doing.
Yeah.
Online store.
You feel me? Or
I want to sell organic soap.
Word. Or they got clothes now.
Candle company.
They done bought some clothes from JCPenney, take out the tags, and now that's their clothes. Respectfully. Get it how you get it, man. I don't care. Respectfully. Man.
Word, and it's about that. Like if the plan is dope, it's dope. Mm-hmm. Right? If the plan is something you don't understand, just chill out, shut the fuck up. You might not understand it.
Yeah.
Stop speaking that shit. If you know it's a bad plan and you're somebody that's been in position, you could sit there and have that conversation. Okay, like maybe retool a little bit. You're in the right spot, but just a little bit retooling. You know what I mean? You'll be good.
But that's
the only type of advice you got to give.
This the thing though. Like if I'm gonna be with you in this situation, your dream can't just be your dream, and mine just can't be mine. Especially if we split in finances or whatever that exchange is like. My dream has to be our dream.
Did you ever meet one of those split finances types?
All the time.
Oh shit!
All the time.
Damn, you dope.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you got to look for it and not settle for anything but that.
No, yeah,
you gonna pass up a couple.
They out here though. They out here.
We in the place.
So 40s, 50s. These are the type of women you're dating.
Nah. They 30s too.
You gotta understand.
It's
a lot of women with entrepreneurial mindsets right now.
Yeah.
Now, if this is the thing, this is how I get to that point. Right, I'm extremely busy myself, so I need somebody that got something going on for themselves.
Yeah.
If she don't got nothing going on for herself, she gonna be stuck up my ass. So I need you to be pursuing your own interest, endeavors, whatever that looks like for you. You want to go be a Fashion Over partnership? If that's your 9 to 5 and that's how you hustling to get your bread, by all means do that. But I can't have a do nothing ass bitch because you're gonna be stuck up my ass. So that's just how I prefer to do it. But it don't always work out that way.
But some guys is intimidated by girls with their own. They like to control the chick. You know what I'm saying? So if the chick don't have nothing, she's not bringing enough to the table. She eat when I pay. She breathe off me.
Yeah.
They feel they can control her. Some guys is like that. They very, you feel me? They like to control theirs. You know what I'm saying? I was never that type of nigga. I'm like, man, you know.
Well, but like it's not all gravy. You know what I mean? Like you meet somebody that can do bad for themselves, they gonna act like it too. Yeah. Especially now. Yeah. You know, fuck, I need you for. You see what I'm driving without you. So, you know, finding one that's got their own, but it can still be.
You just got to be willing to say it. Like, okay, well, go take that ride by yourself, then, sweetheart.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Correct. But it takes a real individual in order to be able to say shit like that, right? Like, once you understand yourself, you're good. But you got to understand yourself. You got to be able to love yourself. Yeah. You got to be able to really respect yourself. So it's like most dudes in business and in relationships get fucked over or don't really reach their full potential because they don't really have that belief in themselves. You know what I mean? Because they're afraid of like, nah, my business partner's my homie, so I don't want to fuck him over. So I don't want to tell him that, yo, don't play with me like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell my girl to, don't play with me like that. Don't fuck up right there because you could get how Martin said, you could get the step. You know what I'm saying? In those moments, be okay saying that, because if you're comfortable saying that, you really know yourself. Yeah. Shit, get the step in. You know what I'm saying? It takes that. Yeah,
and you know, cause of the gram, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, the Grammy making niggas like wow, insecure. I done seen some niggas like be stressed the fuck out. That's how all the robberies be happening and all that. Niggas be ready to murder a nigga. They just hate to see another nigga look good. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they hate to see it, but when they not in the position to look good, then now they hating to see yours. You know what I'm saying?
How come he get all the fly whips?
Word. And like, so now that make them mad at they self. I gotta get my shit together. Now they stressing themselves. Nigga, stay the fuck off the gram. Like, you feel me? Go at your own pace. Work at your own pace, bro. Yeah. I done seen niggas put themselves in positions to snatching a bunch of bricks. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, and getting snatched up, man. Like, just jumping out because they want to live that life and show it. Yeah. You don't want to live the life for yourself. You want to live it for the gram.
Yeah. Right.
Yo, it's bad,
that's the world now. Everybody's posting everything. Everybody posts every motherfucking thing.
This whole pandemic and everything that came with it, all the come ups and the go downs, perfect example. Everybody flaunting every little bit of money. You know, they might have had just in the last hour or so, you got new money. So now we at the gas station with the Reynolds with the new designer. Yeah. But then you getting hit up. But then so it's like you chasing the wrong thing.
Chasing the wrong thing, man.
Chasing the
wrong thing, yo.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nigga, when things ain't right, nigga, I ain't even on the gram. I ain't looking at it, nothing. You know, thank God it's been a long time from then. But shit, nigga, when it was like that, nigga, I wasn't looking at the gram. I don't want to see what niggas doing. If I'm gonna be a hater, I'm gonna be a hater like that. Like I don't want to see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't. I wouldn't even call that hating because you.
But he's right. That's the best way to hate.
That's the best way to hate. Like I don't want to
attention to it.
I mean, just focus and get my shit together. I don't want to see what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up though.
Ain't nothing worse than somebody who don't got their shit together.
That's why, man, niggas work so hard. That's why I hate when I see a nigga turn to one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how hard I work for this, my man. You feel me?
Especially sharing the same room. Y'all supposed to be putting in the same work, supposed to be on the same echelon, but I'm really doing this and you part-timing.
You get mad, you think you know what I'm saying, you obligated to something. Right. Like picture going through that with niggas and your female.
Yeah.
Yo.
Which is the thing, I don't want that to get past anyone. But like when we're sitting here talking about how females react, it be the people in your circle that be doing the same bullshit.
Because they change before you change.
Yeah.
A lot of people always say, yo, when you get on, you change. Nah, nigga, you change.
Yeah. But why the fuck weren't you supposed to change? You were supposed to stay the same and get it?
You can't even stay the same because they done changed. So now, like, if you the same, you joking on them all day, they sensitive now. You can't joke on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't talk shit about their kicks, but got
word.
Pairs, you know
what I mean? Man, you thought the world came to an end, my nigga. Yeah. For real. It's real, man.
Plus, plus a lot of people say like, why I gotta dim my flame to come around you?
Word up.
Why I can't wear what I wanted to wear or eat where I want to eat because I gotta come down. To you?
Niggas is hungry.
I mean, but come on, bro.
Yo, I got one story, right? I was at a dealership, and I was looking at a Ghost. And I'm like, yo, my man P told me, man, get that shit, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I had something nice at the time, but I'm like, if I feel like trading it in yet, like, you know what I'm saying? My man said, man, fuck it. Because once the nigga say, yo, you could, you know what I'm saying? He said, fuck it. Get that shit, B. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I posted on the gram, like, yo, should I bring this home? Like, you know? One of my niggas, man, hit me, right?
Sour.
Word, he like, yo, V. Yo, like he couldn't even hold it. The nigga called me, like he couldn't even
see the post.
He like, no. Called nigga, he like, yo, V, yo, man, I don't think you should get that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you here?
Niggas is out here hungry. Like, I don't think you should get that. He couldn't hold it, said it just like that, man. I'm like, the fuck, they gonna eat my shit? Why ain't worried about the niggas because they hungry? Like, he like, word, said to me just like that. Just like that.
That's actually what I just spoke about this week. Is they be telling you how to spend your bread. Word. As if they got it to tell you how to do it. But like I would imagine you ended up getting the whip.
Nah, cause I just got something. I just got the M6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Drop, red guts. I just put the BMW
so the M6
rims on it. Yeah, it was crazy. Right? It was
I bet when you got that M6, the only thing it made you do was go harder.
Yeah, of course. Anytime I get my toys, I go harder. You got to feel good. You know what I'm saying? To go get it. Sometimes when you put yourself in a depression, you don't want to get out of that depression. You know, it's hard. It's really hard. But when you like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go fly here. I'm gonna fly there. Like, I just came from Capri, so of course I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just came from the most elite trip. It don't get no better than that.
You want to know how fucked up it is? I don't even know where the fuck Capri is. I just know Capri Sun. You know what I'm saying?
Shit is in Italy, like, you run into Magic at the Limit Tree and all that. You know, you run into like team owners.
Where's that?
In Italy.
Oh shit.
You know, next to Mafia Coast. Like, this is why I'm island hopping from the yacht. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy, man. So, of course, nigga, I'm going to go get it. I came home like, nigga, I was really on $1 million vacation.
It really does change your mentality, though, when you do spend a little extra bread and get the nice linen, or spend a little extra bread and pay a little more for that.
Feels good. Feels good.
Or to get that whip that you really want. When you got a big boy meeting, and you gotta really step into that role, it feels good to jump into that nice Beamer with the leather with the
hey yo, let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we was jumping into it before we knew we could afford it. If we could get it, we gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? We just get on the grind and take care of it. But we gonna get it. Ain't gonna stop us. If I got 10,000 and it's a 745 brand new, and they like just came out, they say, man, just give me 10,000 down. Fuck it, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work. Put yourself in positions to work. That's the problem. You can't be comfortable. People is comfortable with what they doing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, you gotta put yourself in positions to go hard.
My whip is my office now.
Look at that.
Right, like when I'm in that motherfucker, like I'm talking. That's where the phone calls start.
Yeah.
We booking Vado? Let's get Vado.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the
dream.
Let's get it up. That's your dream.
That ride, and that alone, right, with this podcast and shit. Like, I be telling people, like, there's definitely, you know, people look at it like, oh, how'd you get this person come up here? There's times we pay, there's times we don't pay.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm not the type of motherfucker that'll be like, yo, I'm about to pull this person away from their family and their life and the shit they got doing without sitting there, but like, let me offer a flight, let me offer a hotel, let me offer some bread out there, right? People are just like, oh, everybody should come out there for free. People don't get that type of life, or that part of life. Like, sometimes you pay, sometimes you don't pay. If I'm the biggest podcast in the motherfucking world, even then, right? Like, even then, you still sometimes you show love and shit like that. People don't understand how that shit works, how people are worth something, right? So having those moments for us, even, it's like, it feels good. We just brought a fucking M6 You know what I mean? We brought Vado in the building. We brought an M6 up here. You know what I mean? So like, it's a dope interview. The interview gets dope content. We have dope conversations. We know you speak dope shit. Anybody that listens to a motherfucking record knows you speak dope shit. So the fucking, obviously the conversation is worth happening. You know what I'm saying?
And don't forget, this shit leads to a big bag too, man.
Absolutely.
You keep doing shit. Yo, let me tell you something. Niggas get more money in this shit than the rap game, man. For real. Like, this is the new,
figure it out.
Word up. This is the new shit, B. Word. So, congrats, man. And I wish y'all the best, man.
So, getting back to this rap shit, right?
Yeah.
Jae Millz, Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
So, you got in the ring before, too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With Saigon.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Saigon. Yeah. Shout out to Sai, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a solid brother. It's my guy. Cool as fuck. He's nice as fuck.
Yep.
I
used to listen to Saigon in True Life where they used to drop shit all the time.
Yeah, I think he might have been a little nervous because he came, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't ready for
intoxicated,
this.
I think he was a little nervous. He needed to calm his nerves.
Yeah, he had 99 bottles of liquor on the wall.
Yeah.
Now you got.
I remember I was rapping to the nigga. I was killing him so bad, right? the nigga started like slap boxing me, like fake punching my belly. Like the nigga really wanted to fight me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. But he playing. He just like because I was just hitting that nigga with fucking bombs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my nigga.
So what made you want to jump in the ring? Is it because of watching the people you fuck with all the time?
I grew up in that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I grew up on. Me, Mills, Clips, T-Rex, Lux, Mook, Fred the Godson, JR Ryder. We all grew up together, spitting. Talk, you know what I'm saying, at each other. Head Ice, you know what I'm saying? I forgot he from the hood too.
Yeah.
Word, legend. So we just grew up on that time. So, I'm one of those rappers like, if I was a basketball player, I'll go play in the Rucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I want to,
I feel like Kobe for a game.
Yeah, I feel like I could do it all. Yeah, right. So it came to my attention, and for a great number, so I'm like, oh hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. Just to be able to jump in the ring and whoop somebody's ass. They had who was just battling the other day because Disaster shout out Disaster, he threw a dope little event. And I was watching the clips just yesterday. They had to do Crip Mac battling.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Oh, word. I thought that shit was hilarious. I don't know, but I heard he did decent, which is hilarious.
I gotta see that now.
I saw like a little clip of it and shit like that, but that to have those dope events go on, right? And like sometimes you just get dope spitters that really know how to do it. People don't know that you had a background in it. And that you did that shit. But like I grew up a huge fan of Joe Budden, and he got in the ring with Hollow the Don, and I was hurt. I was like, damn, Joe. You know what I mean? Like people like, you a fan of Joe? I'm like, no, not that Joe.
Joe rappers rap. I mean, I think he had like one verse that was all right. Yeah, like he had said some bars, like when he dropped the mic and all that. He had said some shit.
Now when he dropped the mic, that's when he got mad.
Oh, that's all right. So then it wasn't when he dropped the mic. When he said some shit, I ain't gonna lie.
That's when he was like, "Y'all keep booing me. I'm done rapping." And they were like, "Boo!" And he's like, "I'm done with this shit." They're like, "Oh, damn."
Nah, he a rapper's rapper.
Yeah, I agree with that. You're a rapper's rapper.
Yeah, definitely. You know that's why I respect the rappers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So like, you came up in Harlem. Was it pressure? Having all these like top tier artists, because Harlem really had it.
Yeah, it was pressure. Cause like I said, niggas was getting on. You know what I'm saying? Max B was on, killing them. Jewels was on, killing them. Then JR Ryder got on, killing them. 40 Cal got on, was doing his thing. Like everybody was getting on. Mills got on, was doing his thing. So you like shit. I mean, not shit like on them, just like
where's my end?
Like, come on, V. And it's crazy because I didn't know how I was getting on. But I just knew I was gonna get on. Always knew I was gonna get on. I thought I would get on with like Rockefeller or like Bad Boy, because those was like the labels in our hood.
Yeah.
That was like glued, you know what I'm saying? So
flagship.
Dipset, like, those was the glues. The labels that was glue. I told you it was like Motown. You know what I'm saying?
Was it just a matter of getting in front of them, or was it the right?
You always knew somebody that was tight, that was real close to somebody.
But that's the frustration. I'm this close.
Yeah.
So it's like
you spit. You know, we spit for them, and you know. But you know, when Cam got back, he came back from his hiatus.
Yeah.
You know, I knew some dudes that was glued to him, and I was just reached out to them.
Okay.
And you know, and it was over from there.
Y'all know me. What's up, man? What I gotta do, man?
Word. It's like the Motown. Like, start your shit back, you go back to the hood, you gonna find somebody. Like, when my label get popping, I just go to my block and I'm gonna find somebody that's ready. Trust me.
Hell yeah.
We grew up in this shit. There's always niggas ready.
So what was it like working with Camron and then working with Khaled?
It was blessings on blessing, you know what I'm saying? Working with Cam was like, you know, he make it real easy and comfortable for you. He just throw on a bunch of beats and let you go. Then he'll sit with it later and, you know what I'm saying, and listen to it and vibe to it. So that's how we kind of connected. When I first went there, he just throwing a bunch of beats. I just spit to him. And I guess he listened to him later. I was like, man, come back. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And then this time I went, I ain't leave.
Yeah.
Hey.
Word.
And then working with Khaled.
Working with Khaled is like a lot of inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Motivation. Like, he's telling you, like, yo, you could do this. You could do this. You could do this. He's like prepping you before you jump in the booth.
I can only imagine having Khaled in your ear.
Oh,
like,
man, he playing the beat. Did he, you know, and
he did that. Yo, it looked like he was in the
perfect.
room the way he moved for a second.
Word, yo.
I got the trumpets.
Yeah.
Yo,
I got
man.
trumpets on the intro.
Nah, that shit be like,
smart.
it'd be like Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like, he feeling that shit.
I feel like he see it before it's there. He trying to take
Exactly.
you there.
He trying to take you there. It's like Star Trek, man. He trying to beam you up, for real.
Drake it out, cool.
Inspirational.
Word.
That makes sense.
That's dope, though. I would definitely picture exactly that going on.
That's exactly how it goes.
King!
Word
You
up.
smart.
Word
You know
up.
what I mean? Lion! That's dope, though. That's dope that you had the opportunity to do that shit. Do you feel like you were able to make your presence the way you needed to be felt yet? Like
yet?
yeah.
Yeah. You know, my boss of all bosses days, I felt like, oh man, I was on top. Like, I let them know I was here. You know what I'm saying? From setting the trends to, you know, from slime to rugby and just spitting. It was crazy. But I didn't embrace it. That's the crazy shit. You know, some people embrace it and start feeling themselves and like, I actually did what we was just talking about. When I say some people just like to stay where they at. They don't see the vision of, you know,
What's
sky's
beyond.
the limit. Yeah. So at that time, at my highest, it was so crazy, and I was just like, all right, shit ain't about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't embrace it at all. Like, I'm like, all right.
Do you think that hurt or helped?
It hurt.
How
It
so?
hurt.
How so?
Because you stay like level. You know what I'm saying? You're not going for the moon. You're not reaching.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
I think more importantly, though, did it hurt or help you?
It helped me.
Yeah.
It helped me now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, it helped me. But I had so many. It helped me because I keep going. I don't stop. Like, I ain't never quit. You know what I'm saying? I just like took the foot off the gas for a sec and just cruise. But I ain't never quit. I ain't never parked the shit and jump out the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm hitting that shit to 100. Like,
Hello.
you know?
Yeah. Because that reason why I was saying that is because sometimes people reach a certain level and stop working altogether.
Yeah.
You know, they do stop to smell the roses, but they stop a little too long. And in that moment, that lane or that situation from your lineage above you isn't the same, and now you're getting short stopped. So it's tough.
It's tough
because you
man.
want to stop. It's like I said, enjoy it,
especially when it's not hitting you. Like meaning like, damn, I'm God forbid, I'm rock bottom or I'm fucked up or I'm back in the hood. When you could afford to just relax for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Just cruise, you know. That's when, you know, but like I said, you're not reaching your highest. You got to keep going. You got to go hard, my nigga. You know, fans switch up quick. You can't give them time.
Scrolling,
you got to stay on them. You got to stay on them. It's like the block. You got to stay hitting the fiends. Like you can't give them no type of air room.
Facts.
Now coming up, I was obviously, like I said a couple times that people do know about me, I was a fan of Button, and Button always was spitting with, you know what I mean, stack bundles,
ransom,
and then Stacks was gone.
Mm-hmm. Hitchcock,
and you got a lot of history with Chinx,
yeah,
and you dropped a lot of classics with Chinx. Talk to us about.
I still got shit in the stash.
Yeah, see, that's that Smack shit that he was talking about. When Smack was like, I got shit that people never seen, because that right there that's NFTs. That's crazy, man. Right there. But you know, what was that
he
like?
Worked. That nigga worked like Pac, and I never been around Pac, but from what I hear, that's how he worked. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never he the type to come in, we in the studio, we kick it for a minute, drink a little. Then he just throw a beat on. He ever put a hook or a verse. Either one. Take it off, next beat. Hook or verse. Take it off, next beat. Hook or verse. That's how he worked. And then you just go back to it and just finish him off.
Fill in the blank, fresh mind.
Mm-hmm.
Fill it.
So he would just do that so much. That's why I have so much shit with him on hooks. I ain't even put out. You know what I'm saying? Word.
What was your bond with him like outside of the music?
That was my dog. Like, you know, we'll just he'll hit me, where you at, fool? You know, I'm in Dykeman. I always go meet him up in Dykeman. Or we used to run into each other at chicks' cribs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Word. Like, I'll be there unless you know he come in there. Because the chick might have a roommate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names. They was famous. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the shit, though. You run into your homie on a play. You hit the Fresh Prince handshake. That's one of them moments.
Word. It was one that was famous and one that was like a popular bartender.
Hello.
And I was in there, then, you know, she like, you cool with Chinx? I'm like, that's my nigga.
Y'all cool with Chinx?
I said, yo, don't tell him I'm here. Don't tell him I'm here. Me pop up on this nigga.
As soon as you walk in.
So I went in the bathroom, right? So he come in, and he go chill, right? And him and my man Viking, they go chilling. So I like come out the bathroom. He look up, he's like, oh shit. Right, like, oh, so we just start laughing, you know.
That's the perfect situation.
That's dope. That's a real bond right there.
Yeah,
the shit that you only get with the closest people to you. So I would imagine that part of the reason that you keep going and you are who you are today is from what resulted in losing Chinx Drugz.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Definitely something, you know, that's part of it. You know. You know, losing my man Matt. You know, I was a close friend. You know, he was just with me. So yeah, all that shit, man. Gotta keep going for everybody, man.
Yeah.
For long run. Long run, for real. Name speaks for itself.
Yeah, that really is wild. Like, the hip hop industry really, like, you lose a lot of people in the hip hop industry, and it's a terrible thing. And a lot of people only think about the person that was lost. They rarely think about the people that was around them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They rarely sit there and think like, oh shit, I wonder how this person feels, because it's like you were talking about earlier. Like there's just a camera in your face. All they want to know is like, oh, what happened here? You know what I mean?
That pressure hit different, man. Pressure hit different. You know, I seen people break. You know, I just never I was never like that, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I guess one thing I can say, man, I'm very confident in myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get it regardless. I don't care what but if I gotta do something else, I'm gonna do it. Like, right. You know, so you never, you know, a lot of people don't feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? They don't love themselves as much.
I think that's what it is, man. It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
And when you're somebody who knows who they are and knows what they're willing to settle or not settle for, you could power through those moments.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't know who you are, where you coming from, like what we were saying earlier, you gonna fold if your chick start pressuring you, or if your job asking too much of you, or your business partner or your homies or whatever. you don't know where your morals lie.
And that's the crazy part, right? Because females, if you listening, y'all don't understand, man, how much y'all need to support your man, man. For real. Hello. Be his #1 fan, man. Trust me. Things will change for that man. For real. Even if he have a bad day, it's all right, baby, get him tomorrow. Like, for real. Like, trust me, if you gas your man up, that nigga go get it.
That's the realest shit.
Even if it's by any means, but he go get it. Like, yo, gas your man up, man. Don't, for real, B, you know, because that's what happens. That's why these niggas be out here stressed, man. Y'all be like talking down on niggas when they going through a bad part, you know, time in life.
Telling all their business.
And like trying to expose them. Like, come on, man. Y'all girls crazy, man.
They really are. See, this is I feel like I'm listening to one of his fucking albums right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's talking that shit. Yeah, but that's what I expected out of this interview. That's why I was so eager to get this interview done. Is because those things are so real. It really is so real to have that. Like, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, right? Like, the first thing I learned off of that was, like, men, we kick it with each other differently. Yeah. When we speak to each other, we usually reach out to one another to hear something from them. Mm-hmm. We're okay with that. Like, if I ask you for advice, you're going to give me the advice, I'm going to be okay with it. If a woman asks you for advice, she just wants you to listen. You know what I'm saying? So as men, we're like, I want to help. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when you talk to a woman, they're like, that right there, just hold on, you're fucking with my money. Nah, don't do that. Don't fuck that up. Like, they don't support what a majority of them do not truly support their man. They're supporting themselves with their man, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, hold on, this is my selfish. This ain't my man. This is my rep money.
In other words, they're selfish. Yeah. They think about themselves.
Yeah,
man.
Narcissists,
for real. Think about themselves, for real.
So again, we gotta go back to the music. You had I don't know what's going on with it. What? Right, Davies, Vado, Lloyd Banks. Supergroup. Yeah. Is that still something that we could expect?
What you definitely gonna expect is an album with me and East.
Okay.
And an album with me and Banks. And then we gonna do it all together. We're gonna work on that.
Oh, that's right.
But we're gonna give y'all parts. And then, you know, that'll be the big joint. Pause.
Yeah. Nah, that smart. Fucking people, I'm telling you, Harlem is got the best pauses in the game. Right? they catch everything. But I think that people don't get it, man. Like, there's certain. I'm grateful. It's the 50th. It's the 50th year. Yeah. Right. 50th anniversary of hip hop. To get a project like that. Yeah. Like, as an actual fan of hip hop. Bars on top of. Yeah, not only that, just substance on top of substance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we so often get caught up on just calling shit bars that we're forgetting that it's. And I know I know I got that up north accent. All right, so it's that pirate, the bars, bars. But we get so caught up in just saying bars, mm-hmm. that we forget that it's just substance, gems, shit that the music that you could listen to and learn something from. Which is rare. Yeah. When you get the opportunity like that, that shit is different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the 50th anniversary of hip hop was just recently. Mm-hmm. I know they just had a show where shit went all crazy and shit like that. What was that experience like for you being in the game?
I watched it from one of the sites. It was it was incredible. You know, seeing Fat Joe bring KRS-One out. Peter Guns, that was crazy. You know, Bronx was going crazy. Seeing Cam come out, Lil Kim, T.I., like, I watched it. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
It's nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, like, because for most people, they miss that. They don't really even know what that feels like. Like, a lot of people now, they don't know what Lil Kim's impact was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They have no fucking clue what that impact. Lil Kim was fire. Lil Kim, a lot of people hear Lil Kim now and they just think about oh, that's the one that was beefing with Nicki. But they don't really realize what Lil Kim was talking about, because Lil Kim really is a legend. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like to be able to have that.
Before Nicki, it was Kim. You know, that's the best way to put it. Period. Before Nicki, it was Kim.
Where'd the top of the mic go?
On the right side. Okay. It's in the chair.
Oh,
yeah.
But no, you're right. That's a missing piece of hip hop that I hope gets readdressed at some point, especially with all this heat.
It's not missing with the people that really understand the game, though.
No, but I'm saying that because it's a very different time for women in hip hop right now. It's a big time for women in hip hop right now.
They winning.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all the rappers, rappers. Man.
We got Cash Dog coming on Wednesday. We got Amaretta coming on Thursday.
All right.
So like we're starting to get into that lane, and the women really are killing it. They really are doing their thing. You know what I mean? If you really think about it, but Lil Kim laid the groundwork, and she was fire.
I remember when the Crush on You video came out. The next day in high school, all the bitches got color hair.
Yeah.
Color hair next fucking day.
I ain't gonna front. For me, I spoke about it before, but like once. And Lil Kim was always crazy dope. You know what I mean? I always, like, Lil Kim talked that shit that as a young kid coming up, because I'm 38 now. You know what I mean? So Lil Kim was talking that shit that I was like, damn, they do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, girl, you know, man, when Trina had that joint, and I saw that she performed that at the show, God damn.
Yeah, that was
it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't even think I feel comfortable having Trina up here. You know what I mean? Like, because I was watching Trina on the box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no pun intended. So, you know what I mean? I kept clicking. My mom beat my ass. I ordered that video so many times. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. You remember the box?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, like I had to order that, and it goes to the phone bill. So whoever has the phone bill. Back in the day, you know, it's the house phones. They paid for
99 cents.
So, yeah, I ordered that shit about 47 straight times. Cause you know, man, in love with her. I was in love with Trina. And like, people don't understand the impact of what people like that, and because they laid that groundwork for the female artists to be able to do what they're doing today. And it's super dope to have that. You know what I mean? And the thing is men are super accepting of that. It's not like you hear men sitting there saying, "Oh, she don't deserve a shot. She ain't as nice as me." Like we accept that.
Yeah, you know
what I mean.
We niggas fuck with the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? So when we see them working, shit, we be hyped for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they, now, you know, a good percentage don't work. Yeah. So we see it work. It's like, nigga, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Word up.
Could you ever see yourself?
Show her.
Yeah.
You see that, baby? You see her? Pay attention to her, man. The fuck, man. Shit.
So
could you ever see yourself dating a female hip hop artist and like taking it serious?
I don't know. We'd probably be arguing, rapping and shit.
Bar for bar.
Yeah, go bar
the albums come out.
Arguments and all that. Nah. Yeah, I can see myself. I mean, you know, the female rappers got a certain type of swag with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They cool as fuck, you know, or they just arrogant as fuck. But either one is a swag. Either way is a swag.
Yeah,
you know,
swag.
Got a certain type of splash.
Ain't nothing sexier than confidence in the female.
For real, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
See, the only thing I think it probably will go at, the bad part is that we both got an ego.
Okay.
So unless we leave our egos at the door, that shit done failed already. Failed before it started, man.
You know what else you got to get past? Back in the day, you just had to get past the big homegirl. Now you got to get past the homeboy.
Oh yeah.
You got to get past.
You gotta take they bestie out.
I don't know how to say this. Yeah, the bestie.
The bestie.
You gotta get past. You gotta get the verification.
And the besties be homeboys now.
Oh man. I don't want to get too into it, but
yeah, I know.
That's a whole other.
Like,
but you know what? I gotta get into it though. I'd rather the homeboys because the homeboy be keeping 100.
If you doing right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
even if you, because I mean, they'll put them in their place. Like,
that's
all
true
right,
too.
Listen, you still like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta let him do that.
Yeah, like, or yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? You can't be standing on garbage in your yard looking at his. Like, you feel me? Come on, let it make sense.
That is true.
A lot of the homeboys now, though, I won't say it, but they're extra.
That's exactly what I'm talking
like,
about.
Yeah, so like, I'll just call it extra.
It depends if you ain't cool with them.
No, I'm just saying they're extra because they're extra.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I'd rather
exactly
not say what they are. I'd just rather say they're extra. So like they're kind of like, girl. You know what I mean? They don't want you to succeed. They want to still have you.
Unless you cool with them.
Yeah,
right.
word,
if you
word,
cool
word.
with them,
You're right.
They got you. They solid. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, I learned a very valuable lesson. They said if you get in good with moms, you ain't good with the daughter. For
yeah.
Mom gonna have your back. When she say, oh, he did this and he did this, mom gonna say, are you crazy? He is good for you, and so on and so forth.
It's damn near easier to be cool with the moms nowadays than it is to be cool with the joint you got. You feel me? Like if you're a real one, the mom's gonna fuck with you anyways.
Like you still cool with the mom, but you don't fuck with the daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still haven't talked to the mom about your other chick now.
I hope she's
moms
treating
know
you
your whole other new relationship. Your mom, her moms know about it. You talking to her about LaQuisha now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, me and LaQuisha look good right now. We good.
It's real though. People don't understand that shit. That shit is real.
Mom's like, how's LaQuisha? You know what I'm saying? Word.
And they respect it way more because they kind of see it like, and that's the thing about men. If we're honest, we're real. It's everybody's included. I feel that's the dopest shit about men when it comes to relationships, right? Mm-hmm. Like men, if we're in a relationship with a woman, we're in a relationship with her family. Mm-hmm. We'll look out for her brother, her sisters, her mom, her dad, her nieces, her nephews.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? We're universal in how we do it. That's why I say like that unconditional love. That shit is, men are the illest at unconditional love. Is we'll look out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll always still fuck with us at the end of the day, even if she's hating. You know what I mean? Like we could still be like, hey, listen, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna talk to your sister. Your sister, you know what I mean? She told you to chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, could you tell her to chill the fuck out? She's tripping out right now. You know what I'm saying? But like men, we're capable of doing that. Women, as soon as they get mad at you, it's like, I don't give a fuck about your mom, about your brother, about your sister.
Tell
you know
your
what I mean? Like,
ass sister to stop calling
I don't ever
me.
want to talk to them again. I'm blocking them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference. The way men operate is dope. The way we operate, we always use logic first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we're cool with it. It is because of how we come up. Like when we're with our homeboys, we know we respect our homeboys' moms, right? Our homeboys' pops, siblings. You know what I mean? Like men, we 100% know. If that's your best homeboy, his sister's kind of off limits. Now, don't get me wrong. The mistakes were made in life. You know what I mean? But like for the most part, it's like, yeah, you know, got to stay out of that. You don't want to burn that bridge. A woman, they don't give a fuck. Not at all. You know what I mean? If that's her best friend and her best friend's brother, she's feeling him, it don't matter. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, we're only best friends, but because we're best friends, you got to let me slide over here. So it's different the way men operate and women operate. But all of that aside, because this has been a dope ass interview, and I don't want to hold you up the entire motherfucking night. In the long run, what does it look like for you? I like to tell people, like, if I sat here and I told you of 1 to 10 of where you picture yourself, that's 2. That ain't enough. Life is grand. Yeah. Right? Like there's so much that goes on in life. Out of a 1 through 100, where do you see yourself at now in this point in life?
Shit. In the 80s, shooting up. You know what I'm saying? Shooting up. Okay. In the 80s, no. As far as 80s, shooting up to 100. Yeah. The other way, I'm shooting up. You feel me? Because right now I got a lot going on. You know, after this, these classic tapes with East and Banks. Then I'm on Mary Single, you know. And you know, I don't want to speak on, but a lot of new deals.
Let's go.
You know, TV, movies, like clothing. Shit, man. It's about to get crazy, yo. You know.
Let's go.
Is there any of that yet you're at liberty to speak about yet, or is it all in the works?
I mean, it's honestly getting inked. I just don't, I'm one of those, I don't want to jinx it. It could be anything. It could fucking earthquake or storm and the paperwork get, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna put that out there, right?
Yeah, but it's a lot of new shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But look out for Mary new single. You know what I'm saying? Believe in Love. We just shot the video in Capri.
Straight legend.
Come on.
Yeah.
He said we just shot the video in Capri just to be like, you still don't know what that is, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
That's a line. I'm with Mary J and Capri. And we just,
shit's crazy,
man.
right?
Come on. That's
I'm still
crazy,
dreaming, man.
Yeah.
With the queen. Really getting no better, so that was a blessing. That was a blessing. We got a lot of, work.
A lot of dope shit.
A lot of shit coming up. Word.
So what does 100 look like for you? What does that
100
resemble?
Label.
You running your own?
Yeah, running my own label. Putting other artists on, making them successful. Becoming the highest I can. But like I said, that's why I said I'm at 80 because the tunnel is clear. I see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to just go grab what's mine, man.
Let's go.
That's period. That tunnel been there, but sometimes it get dark. You don't see it no more.
Yeah.
Flights get delayed.
You know what I'm saying? It's like get dark, now you don't see shit. But you know it's a tunnel. But now you scared to go through it because you might run into a roadblock.
Right. One crossing this threshold, the 50 years of hip hop, it's also shown me a very powerful thing too. If you do make it past the the typical age of death, right? Life expectancy.
Yeah.
If you age past that, the lifespan of hip hop, if you make it past that, is a pretty long life.
Yeah.
It's a lot of folks, 50 years of hip hop that's still here. Who was it? Was it Melly Mel out there? Yeah. Well, I'm talking more abs than me right now.
And that's why I just hope salute to all the artists that own their masters because there's so much money into selling your catalog. Right. Like that's the life changing shit now.
Right.
Niggas is getting paid 8-9 times over than the value.
It still got time.
Multi-million.
It still got time to spend it. Still, you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
All you do is sell that and start new shit.
Come on. New deals,
So, that's what, I own mine, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, just work. That's why I see all that. Because I even have to come out my own pockets to invest in it. I'm going to do it. Period.
That's what we do over here, like with this podcast and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like it's important, like, we don't take a dime from anybody. Ain't no motherfucking sponsors over here. People see what we're doing and they're like, damn, like,
I chase your
you know what I mean?
Man.
Like when we think about getting a dope artist like yourself up here, I'm not reaching out like, hey, fucking Pizza Hut, you think you can send me some goddamn money for this motherfucking spot? You know what I mean? I'm doing that shit myself because I fucking believe in myself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And the dope thing about me is I don't need another motherfucker to tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you ain't gotta tell me shit. I'm good.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chase mines. I'd rather fail than don't know what woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Never
you know what I'm saying?
Because failure is just a lesson learned.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like failures, there's nothing doper you can go through in this world than failure.
You may fall once, twice, even 3 times. You ain't gonna keep falling.
Yeah.
Right? You gonna know what to do by, you know what I'm saying? By one of the times, like, oh nah, I got this.
Right.
Let me not say there's nothing doper than you could go through to failure. Because I saw the meme that went famous, and they were like, I was at the barber shop, and I was cutting somebody's hair, and he was like, yo, I just went to the Dre concert last night. It was the dopest experience of my life. This dude just had a daughter the day before. And I was like, damn, okay, well, yeah, if you're going to put it in perspective like that, it ain't nothing like that. Having my son was the dopest shit that ever happened. Cool.
Fact.
I got you. But, yeah, so what about family for you? You got a family?
Yeah. I mean, I got kids, yes.
Okay.
I got a son and I got 2 daughters.
What is it like being able to have that relationship with your family, with your kids, and being a superstar?
I mean, my son, they know what it is, so that's more motivation to keep going. You know what I'm saying? One time my son told me, he was my #1 fan, and he told me this at a time that it was quiet.
How old is he?
13.
Oh,
He be 14 this month. End of this month.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Word. And you know his friends, they know what it is, so they like, yo, you know who that is? That's Vado's son. One time they went to Gucci store and shit in Garden State Mall, and it was a attractive girl. She worked there, whatever, but they don't know I know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get my hookup from Gucci from her, or whatever. She called me like, yo, I think your son came in here today.
Trying to scoop me up like you did.
With her friends, with his friends, they like, you don't know who that is? That's Vado's son. Like, so I'm like, oh, that's what's up. So, he like, it's all the way motivation with her. He motivates the hell out of me, man. My daughter too, like, motivates the hell out of me because they know what it is and they love me.
Yo, by the way, I always wondered like how the fuck would I say it. I feel like this is a dope moment in general. Like a lot of people watch me and they wonder what the fuck is going on. I got a daughter on the way.
Hello.
Whoever just found that out right the fuck now.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? I be trying to keep it silent about that shit. And I think that's gonna change my life, ain't it?
It's gonna change your life, man. Let me tell you something. Shit. Daughters is the best. They're the best. You know what I'm saying? Even when they moms is flaky, daughters going, keep it honey. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Word up. Like, best feels like, when they play music, whatever, and her girlfriends or somebody be like, who that? Who that? And they be like, daddy. That's daddy.
Yeah. That's right.
Word up.
Did you have to tap into a different, like me as a parent, and especially like I got a daughter on the way, you feel me? Like it's a big moment because I'm sitting here thinking like, you're out there, the media is expecting all these things of you, and you constantly got to work. Is having a daughter, does that make you, because a lot of people tell me this, like, does that make you get in touch more with your emotional side?
Yeah, it make you soft.
Yeah?
Make you soft.
That's what they say.
Yeah, definitely make you soft.
But is that a good thing?
It could be good, it could be bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because she get away with murder. Like, my daughter used to get away with murder. Like murder. My daughter love to eat. So she a late snacker. You know what I'm saying? So, her balls would be ripping. Motherfucker, get down here, get out the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I let her rock. Like, yo.
Hey, baby girl, you not going.
You know what I'm saying? Like, daddy wouldn't do this. Like, I used to let her rock. Like, go ahead, man. Go ahead, yo.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I can't wait for the opportunity. It's dope. But yo, ultimately, all in all, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yo, man,
I know you got a lot of shit going on and shit like that.
Definitely, slime.
I'm still looking to celebrate the birthday, you know what I mean? So whatever we got going on tonight, we out here. Yo, anybody who tuned in, this is the Danza Project. The episode number is 132. I know.
Hello.
I be fucking with y'all. I know. God damn it. I'm doing the motherfucking episode. But it sounds good, all right? But this is episode 132. We got Vado in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out my guy, Nova Kane.
Yo.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and you share, because I promise you, if you don't share, your girl will. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here.
One time.